In today's demonstration, we'll see how employees can automate their approval processes and also the ease of managing those assignments. As any employee, in this case a supervisor, will want to easily fill out forms and get back to our day-to-day. We'll be working from the Employee Center Pro portal, but as you can see, we can also accomplish this from the standard ServiceNow service portal. Returning to the Employee Center Pro, we're going to follow a prescriptive process. So just like any catalog item in our registry, we'll make our desired request. The customer use case that we'll follow today begins with an employee supervisor. The employee is nominated for an award after excellent work, whether this is monetary or time off. What the supervisor is prompted with is an easy to use form. So as we all know in ServiceNow, this is highly configurable, and we can go about filling out this form. The two pieces to note are this employee already has a user profile in ServiceNow. So what that means is the supervisor doesn't have to manually type in all the employee's information since it already exists. And aside from ease, this decreases the risk for any data entry errors. Additionally, this form will be routed to the appropriate individuals or groups for review and approval. So in a moment, we'll be submitting this request. Keep in mind, this streamlines the process for review and approval. So we just saw how a supervisor or any employee can easily complete their part and get back to their daily activities. Of course, there is a lot of magic behind the scenes that takes your portal requests and routes to the appropriate individuals or groups. So any approver, whether you're a supervisor, whether you're a manager or an executive, they want everything to be centralized, making their lives easier. So what we're looking at can be navigated to in a few different ways. So if the person does live in ServiceNow, they can access just like any other app, right? Whether through your all menu or your favorites. These individuals will be carrying out their day-to-day and receive an email taking them into this screen. So what is this screen? This is the single pane of glass for any approval. So no matter what standardized form we're talking about, who it's for, or when it's due, you'll see this immediately in your to-do list. And this is the one that we are going to focus about today. Additionally, you have the chain of command and the due dates for either individuals or for groups. This minimizes ambiguity, and you can also observe where the holdup is. This isn't always clear in email, so that's just another added benefit. Lastly, any instructions that can help make your job easier. The document that we see in front of us, even though it looks like it's here, it lives in SharePoint. So what that means is we'll be using all of SharePoint's content management capabilities, but we don't have to navigate through the complexities of that system. Another key point to make is we're always using the most up-to-date version, so we're inheriting all of those version capabilities of SharePoint. Without downloading this to your local desktop, filling it out, signing in, uploading it back, we'll find a way to do this much more efficiently. So we see the form, all of the individual's information is pulled from their user record, so we don't have to manually type that in. And now we'll go through the review and approval processes. We have the ability to digitally sign these documents, and for government agencies that utilize PIV or CACs for credentialing, we can also support that capability. So as you see in front of us, we just digitally signed this document. When we return back to our screen, our role is now complete, right? So this specific form, once we click assignment completed, it is now routed to the next person area in this chain of command. Our job is not done there. We just saw how we can do that for the one form, but all of the other forms, all of the other standardized forms now have to be approved, right? So approvers can sign all of these without sifting through their many, many emails.